They locked him away for 27 years, not because he was violent, but because he believed that black and white people should be equal. They stripped him of his name, his title, his voice, and left him to rot in a prison cell so small he could stretch both arms and touch the walls. They thought that would break him, that he would come out bitter, angry, vengeful. But they didn't understand the man they were locking up, because that cell didn't hold Nelson Mandela, it forged him. Nelson Mandela was born to a royal Xhosa family. He was meant to be a chief, but when he saw his people living like prisoners in their own land, he chose to become a rebel. He was arrested, hunted, tried for treason. The court gave him one last chance to save himself. All he had to do was say, "I give up." But instead he stood tall and said, "I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." And with that, they took him away. For 10,000 days, Nelson Mandela woke up in the dark. He broke rocks with bleeding hands. He was allowed one visitor every 6 months, and when his son died, he wasn't allowed to attend the funeral. But Nelson Mandela never begged, he never cracked, he kept his dignity. And when the world finally opened its eyes, they saw not a broken man, but a giant. And in 1990, Nelson Mandela walked free, not with fists raised in revenge, but with a hand open in peace. He ran for president and won, in the same country that once called him a terrorist. And when he stood on the podium, looking at the people who once wanted him dead, he smiled and said, "Forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That's why it is such a powerful weapon." He didn't become a king. He became something more, a symbol, a reminder that you can chain the body, but not the spirit. If Nelson Mandela's story moved you, drop a cos in the comments. And subscribe for more stories of warriors they tried to bury, but legends refuse to forget.